I don't need a soothsayer or fortune teller to tell me that Aston Villa is not going to make this top four. Because if you see their next 5 games, man, and only God go deliver Aston Villa. I have to tell you the gospel truth. But anything can still happen.
Actually, Emery has managed, big clubs. He has this managerial experience of, managing a team properly. They are in the top four challenge. You understand? They have a very good squad and they have a proper coach.
Okay, their next 5 games, understand, to face. I think that one is going to be a very big statement. Understand? It's going to be a visible statement to know whether they will manage to qualify or not. Their first game, Leeds United. Then the second one, Wolves. Then the third one, they're going to play Chelsea. Then the fourth one, they're going to play Manchester United. Then the last 5 games, they're going to play West Ham. So, possible 5 games, I'm seeing Emre Can getting 6 points out of 15 points, because you can't tell me that Emre Can will going to win Leeds United no matter anything. Leeds United, we know what they can offer. And you have seen it. And against Wolves, they may manage to have a scrappy win against Wolves. Then for Aston Chelsea, I'm not seeing the winning Chelsea for that game. I'm not seeing the winning Chelsea. Remember when they won Chelsea last season because of Enzo Maresca? Understand? So I'm not seeing the reputation again. Then against Manchester United, they won Manchester United first leg, but I'm not seeing it happening again. Remember, we have a new bounce. Carrick ball. Understand? No, Carrick now. So anything can still happen. So I'm not seeing them winning that game. Then I'm seeing them winning West Ham. Understand? So possible 6 to 7 points they will get from out of 15 points. But I will not use that one to judge them. Football is a game of mentality and also a game of what? Mind. Anything can still happen. If they can keep the momentum flowing, possible they can manage and have a scrappy. Understand? Then you know that the slot is 5. We have 5 slots now. Understand? For Champions League. So anything can still happen. I will not write Aston Villa off. Understand? Because if you see the gap they are using to gap the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. Almost 5 to 6 points. Understand? And you know when someone is gapping you with 5 to 6 points, no be small point. Understand?
Yeah, but it's still close.
It's still close. Yeah.
When you look at the squad and also look at the fixtures of the next 5 games of Aston Villa, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester United, then you see something there. Aston Villa, I know that they are on a good form this season. There was a time when we say they play 10 games unbeaten.
Yeah.
Not just unbeaten, winning streak. Do you understand? But now the question comes: if they have injury from their first team, do they have a squad that can give impact and also take them to the top 4?
Already they have up to 3 to 4 injuries.
Exactly, injuries are starting to come in. Fatigue will also come in.
Yes.
And when you look at these fixtures now, for instance, Leeds United, there's no game there that is an easy game. As long as it's Premier League.
Yeah, it's not.
You have seen small teams, the so-called small teams, prove that anybody can beat anybody in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Even Guardiola has said it. Anybody can beat anybody. Leeds United does not play low block. This season, I've watched them many times. They play from the flanks and they are good on counter-attacking. Yeah. Now, against Aston Villa, I would really love to enjoy, see that game and enjoy it, because these two teams play exciting football. They have energy. Their wingers are very fast. Yeah. Watkins, they score goals. Rogers is one of the best players this season in the league. Yeah. So that makes that game interesting. But to be honest, I don't see them winning that game easily.
What about Wolves?
Wolf is a team that I see them taking all the 3 points from. I see Wolves being relegated this season.
So. What about Chelsea?
Chelsea, see, Aston Villa has already beaten Chelsea in the first leg, and I feel like they are going to beat Chelsea again, because I see Aston Villa, trying to prove a point when they meet teams like this due to the kind of manager they have.
I don't see them winning Chelsea. Remember, the manager they have was Enzo Maresca. This is a new manager bounce. So anything can happen. They have that game is just 50-50.
Yeah, but you know, Emery has been in this league before Rezenua.
Yeah.
He has also managed big clubs. So he has, I feel like he has a better manager experience, you know, a bigger manager experience than Rezenua. And with the team that he has on this form, I see him, you know, finding a way to beat Chelsea. I see him winning a bigger club, even more than the so-called small teams.
What about Manchester United?
Manchester United is where they will drop all the 3 points. They have beaten Man U in the first leg, and I don't see them doing the double against United this season. I don't see it anyway.
Wow.
The players available right now at Manchester United should be beating Aston Villa. The players available now, they should beat Aston Villa. They beat Manchester United when their players went to AFCON. Mbeumo was not there, Ahmad was not there. With Mbeumo and Ahmad, we can cause problems to teams, especially teams like Aston Villa.
What about the last game, West Ham?
West Ham, another exciting team, you know, another exciting game to watch. West Ham this season, we have seen them, you know, play games and they score goals. It's always possible that in every of their game they are going to score goal. Now, Aston Villa is beginning to, you know, come back small from the kind of form that they had when the season started. They are dropping form recently. So I don't see them winning West Ham after those 4 games. I feel like the energy is dropping. So maybe they will drop West Ham.
Possible they are getting 7 to 8 points.
Yeah, 7 points.
7 points, definitely. So Emre Can, I believe that Emre Can is going to keep firing. You know, when I say keep firing, when other teams are winning, understand, they can't fold their hands. They will, yeah, when they struggle to be there, so definitely they will struggle to retain there no matter anything. Forget about emotional keystone, understand. So Manchester United, you don't know what is going to happen. You don't know what is going to happen against Chelsea game, also against Liverpool. Any of them can lose, then the Aston Villa have the tendency of winning their games. So I think Aston Villa don't write Aston Villa out.
Nobody is writing them off. You cannot write anything off.
Don't write them off. I believe that they are still in a league contender. When I say league contender, is top 4 contender. Understand? Yeah. They are still for that. They are still struggling for top 4. And Emre Can can still do something. Understand? The man don't get experience for Premier League, so anything can happen. Even though if they fail to qualify for Champions League, they still have Europa to play, and once they get that trophy, means they have the automatic ticket immediately to Champions League, automatic slot to Champions League. So I'm not writing Aston Villa off. Understand? For me to write Aston Villa off, I go write Liverpool off. No matter anything, I go right. Yes, because of the consistency now. They are not consistent. Liverpool are not consistent. But as Aston Villa, at least you will check that Aston Villa can win 2 games or 3 games on a row. Yeah. Then their next season they will lose and lose. Then they will still bounce back. Understand? That is to show you how to know a serious club. No be say Liverpool are not serious. Understand? So anything can happen. Emre Can, I tip you to qualify for Champions League. Understand? Because last season you tried, you gave your best. Then this season, I think you are giving your best more. Understand? Is to show you that they are improving. Understand? Exactly. Someone that went to Europa, then this season they are among the top 4. Then anything can still happen.